Hey everybody, welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we discuss stocks and determine if they are worth a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I'd just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt. Another disclosure, I do have a position in a few of these companies, not all of them. I do plan on taking a position and probably all of them, just to be fully transparent and let you know that I do believe in this play. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the video. So today we are talking about cruises. Cruises are, and you're probably saying, okay, well, everyone knows, okay, cruises, yes, but there's a lot going on a lot more going on to cruises than we're really talking about right now. Right now, this is kind of a risky play. These cruises are bleeding money badly. I'm talking like millions and millions, probably a day, and so it's a big deal. Now, with the vaccine being out and us being so close to the finish line, I don't foresee them really filing for bankruptcy. Worst case scenario I would see is, I suppose worst case scenario would be bankruptcy. However, I feel like we would have something similar to AMC. AMC, they received a bunch of money, and it kind of saved them from bankruptcy. So I do foresee something like that happening if one of the companies were to be going close to be going under, because that news just wouldn't be good for them. Now, as far as the actual cruises themselves, I think there's a lot of stuff going on here. I think that what they're probably going to try to do is have vaccine-only cruise lines, meaning you have to have a vaccine in order to get on the cruise. And whenever they have that, that'll be huge. Another catalyst we're looking for is for the cruise lines to open. Right now, they're not cruising at all. They're just stuck at port, not doing anything, which is not good. This is one of those plays where you want to beat the hype. Right now, it hyped up a little bit, but no one's really talking about it right now. No one is really investing. It's a scary play. A lot of these investors that aren't these like Wall Street Bets investors and who are, been doing it for a long time, I don't believe a lot of them will get into the cruise lines until they get a positive news catalyst. In my eyes, as soon as that positive news catalyst hits, it's kind of too late. I mean, it's going to really spike and it'll probably retrace just a little bit. But I feel like the big gains are whenever you first get that announcement that the cruise line is going to be safe or the stock is going to be safe. I personally, this is what happened to me in AMC. I was in before the news hit that they were not going to go bankrupt, and I saw some huge gains off of that, and now it's only going to go up from there. So definitely something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and talk about one of the cruise lines. So the first cruise line I have for you is Carnival Cruise. This is ticker CCL. Then they have CUK for Carnival UK. Okay, and this cruise line is seems to be the most popular. This one has a lot of cruises. They have a lot of different just types of cruises, and so let me show you what we kind of have here. So taking a look, so they extended their pause. This is okay. They would rather extend their pause rather than go out to sea, have a COVID outbreak. Then they have to turn around. A lot of these cruise lines, as if there's a COVID outbreak, they are going to port. The cruise is over, and who knows if you're going to get your money back. That would not be good news for the company. So they're going to want to be as safe as possible whenever it comes to that. Okay, so taking a look here, Carnival Cruise Line, it looks like their current date to have a cruise ship go out is June 3rd. So this is great. They've been canceling cruises all this time in anticipation, just hoping for this vaccine to be distributed in order to continue with their cruises. Okay, so this is actually pretty huge. You want to get in before they say, yes, we actually are going to be sailing on June 3rd, because once that news hits, it's gonna skyrocket. Okay, because that is a big deal. Another cruise that I want to talk about is Norwegian Cruise Line, ticker NCLH. And if you take a look here, you can see that they did have this travel alert. They've extended their voluntary temporary support suspension of all voyages through May 2021. This is in line with the Carnival Cruise Line. These guys are waiting until around June, whenever the vaccine is really rolled out, before they start traveling again. So this is very important that they get this timing right, because if they travel too soon, I really believe that it'll hurt them rather than help them. Okay. And so they did recently have a piece of news here on February 25th. So it looks like the CEO and president of Norwegian Cruise Line said that the company's said on the company's earning call that he's looking for a roughly 90-day window to launch cruise services in the United States. Okay, so they're waiting for that green light in the CDC. Again, another news catalyst. When the news happens, I do believe you're going to see a spike, and by that time, it's not too late, but you're missing out on those gains. All right. Another big one, Royal Caribbean, ticker RCL. I think this one's going to be great. So these guys are also, everyone's on this COVID vaccine train. This is a big deal. I think, like I said, I think that they're going to be offering these vaccine-only cruises because that is going to be huge. So a lot of these cruises, they are giving big discounts. They're trying to do sales. They want people to purchase it before, like you can purchase them right now. For example, I believe, Norwegian Cruise Line here, you can go ahead and purchase it right now, 30% off. They're doing all this stuff. I'm not sure if this is a typical promotion that they have that's always kind of running, but you seeing it for the first time, you want to go ahead and purchase it. You can see with this timer here. So probably take that with a grain of salt, but I do know that they are desperate to get these cruises back running because their financials are not looking good. All right. I already talked about Royal Caribbean. So Royal Caribbean leads with higher bookings gain. So they're still accepting bookings. That's very important to keep in mind. They're accepting bookings. They're while they're not, shipping out, they're still accepting it. They're trying to just get that money to, and I'm sure they're probably using it to keep them afloat or something like that. I can't really speculate as to what that money is going to. But definitely something to look out for. I want to take a look at these stocks on a 5-year chart. Okay, so look at the 5-year chart. You can clearly tell this is when COVID hit. When COVID hit, everything just plummeted. It crashed. And so you can see they've slowly been recovering. It looks like they bottomed out at $7.80. If you would have gotten in there at $7.80, look, they're at $26.75 right now. That's huge gains. So now let's say they go just back to where they were before. If they go back to where they were before, it's going to be at about, on the low end, $40. So that is almost double your money. Keep in mind that a lot of these stocks are going at all-time highs whenever they're reopening. People are missing out. They want to go out and do things. They want to go on a cruise. I would love to go on a cruise. I've been quarantined for over a year, just sitting here. And I'm very excited to personally just go out and do something. And I'm sure a lot of people share that sentiment. Okay. These stocks, I feel, are going to skyrocket. Let's take a look at Norwegian Cruise Line. Same thing, 703. They're around 29.56. Looks like if we were to go back here, looks like $47. I mean, the absolute lowest, about $39, maybe $40 again, something similar. This is almost double your money whenever they go back to their previous highs, okay? Let's take a look at the next one, Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean has recovered a lot more. So these guys only went down to 1925, and they're currently at 93.27. These guys had a bit of a run. I would probably wait for some kind of retracement. You can take a look here. This company has been retracing over and over again. These look like healthy retracements. Like, let's take a look at a Fibonacci retracement right here. And let's take a look at how they've been coming back. So this first one, let's do jump by jump, okay? This first one, they ran up and they went down to about 38%, 38.2%. This is a beautiful retracement. This is a great retracement. 50% is about normal, but if you can see a 38% retracement, that is a very healthy retracement. And as you can see, they kept on going up. And it looks like I would probably say this one was probably 50%, this one probably being 30%. They are continuing to grow. And you're going to keep on seeing this as they go up, okay? This stock might actually be a little high right now. So I would definitely be careful on Royal Caribbean because it looks like they're moving up too quickly. This might actually burst if that news catalyst comes out and they decide, okay, we actually have to, we're going to have to delay further. This is going to retrace. So as far as an entry point, this is not my favorite. I would wait for some kind of retracement, probably around I would probably say around here, the $75 mark. Okay, so just watch out for that. The last stock, let's go ahead and take a look. That one is going to be CUK. I forgot to do that one with Carnival. But this one is great. Take a look here. Look at the 5-year chart. So this one's 708 going up to, let's see. Well, 708 currently at 22.56. And let's take a look at the low end of what it could be. Again, that $38 range, okay? This one is huge. These are huge gains to be had. No one is really, some people are talking about these stocks, but people aren't talking about the sentiment and the potential here. And that's because it hasn't blown up yet. And again, whenever it blows up, it's too late. So these are stocks that you want to jump in. I feel like these are fairly safe bets. As I mentioned, I really don't want to go into the financials of it. We all know that they're bleeding terribly. Financials are not looking good at all, but that's not what we're worried about. We're worried about where are they going to be in 1 year, where are they going to be in 6 months, where are they going to be when everything comes back. All right. That's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. Really means a lot to me. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button or maybe even subscribing, that helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. I want to get these stocks out there. I want to get people talking about these stocks. When people talk about these stocks, that's when they start to go up. Whenever they get that hype and people are excited about them, that's when people invest in them. And us being in there so early could be absolutely huge for our gains. It really does make a difference, all right? This is just the first episode in the series that I want to create. I have a bunch of stocks that I just can't wait to talk about. There's not enough time in the day for me to make these videos. I'm trying to get to be able to do this full time. I want to talk to you guys about stocks all the time with the latest news, updates, my thoughts. I feel like there are some things that people aren't talking about that I just seem to be seeing. So if you want to see those kinds of videos, just let me know. This is going to be a whole series on hidden stocks. So make sure you're subscribed. This way you don't miss any of the videos. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Peace.